want to talk about something important, something that's on everyone's mind, no matter where you're from. I want to talk about it, but instead I'm going to talk about nut butters. Yep. And Andy, I'm going to need you to be a grown-up, because I am going to say nut butter a lot, okay? The whole monologue is about nut butter. All right. Do you enjoy a nut butter, Andy?
Stop.
Yeah? All right, anyway, it used to be that we only had one choice of a nut butter, and that was peanut butter. And we could choose between the smooth or the crunchy. That was it. And even then it was divisive, because you either liked crunchy or you were wrong. You know what I mean? Now we have all kinds of butters. We've got the almond butter, we've got the cashew butter, we've got the I can't believe it's not butter, which is not butter, but it's butter, which is crazy nuts butter. Any nut can be a butter, by the way. Any nut can be a butter. Don't look that up. I think so, though. Pecan butter? Do they make pecan butter? Don't look it up. Anyway, I love almond butter, but it's so expensive. People say working for peanuts. What they should say is working for almonds. That's where the money is. I like to eat organic whenever possible, so basically every time I make a sandwich, a loan officer shows up. And sign here, and here, and here, and here, and here. And now we have the option of stir or no stir. No stir is convenient, but everyone says that the nut butter, that you have to stir it because the oil is on top, and it's the healthiest and most natural. But they also used to say that about straight marriage. But anyway, the problem is the stir kind is so much work. First, you have to open the jar without the spilling of the oil all over the place. And then you have to start stirring, and the oil is splashing all around, and it's on the counter, it's on your hands are slippery, and it's still mostly oily on top and pavement on the bottom. I don't know if you've tried to stir it, but it's oil, then pavement. And I don't have time for this. I really don't. I have a job. And when did I start working for the nut people? I should get an employee discount for assembling this myself. I quit. Now you've stirred up the nut butter, and I heard the trick is to store the nut butter upside down, so the oil starts to rise to the top and mix. But what happens when it's only oil on the bottom? Do we rotate the jar, and how often? Once a day? Once a week? At this point, a baby would be less responsibility than nut butter. Anyway, I left the jar with Portia. I went out for cigarettes. But now, let's not stir it up by doing something we always do, because I love it. Say hi to Twitch, everybody.